Good day and welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you the Windows deployment services. What is the Windows deployment service? It is a server role that enables you to deploy Windows operating systems that are over the network without having to install each operating system. So to operate our Windows deployment service, we are going to go into our server manager in our server machine, and we are going to add the role and feature of the Windows deployment service. So here we add in the roles. We click next, and we click next, and then we look for the Windows deployment service here, and we click that option. It will ask you to add the features. We add the features, then we click next, and then after it will ask you to install the Windows deployment service. Right, so this has been completed. So now we are going to go into our Windows deployment services. To get into that, now we press tools and we scroll along. We see Windows deployment service here, and it will open another navigation or another window. Right, so we see the window was already open. If we click servers here, we would see our server that we would have added from our previous window attached. Right, so our server is here. So what we are going to do now is configure the server. So to configure the server, we right click and then we see two options, which is configure the server and remove the server. So we're going to configure it, and then you will see the requirements. So as I said, before here we had our server and our DHP from the previous videos that was already installed and functioning well. So those are already done. We're going to leave this install option as integrated with Active Directory, and then we press next. Here we're going to leave the default part. It's now going to give you an error warning that it is better to leave it, to add this WDS on a separate, but we're going to leave it there. Do you want to continue? Yes. Next. We want to change this option to respond to all client computers, and then we're going to click next. Then it's going to configure the Windows deployment service, which normally takes 2 minutes. Right, so you can see here it was finished, and it says the service did not start or control request in a timely manner. We click finish. So here we got some images that were added to the Windows deployment service. What we're going to do next, we're going to go back to our Oracle Virtual Manager box, and we are going to make sure that our iOS was added. So to add it, we click this here, and it will add this that we want to add. As you can see, the Windows 7 was already added. So then we will go back to our Windows server here, and we're going to add boot images and install images. To find these images, we go into our PC, and we're going to mount this. Well, this is already mounted. We press open, and we are going to look in our sources folder for boot.wim and install.wim. So for the boot.wim, that will be installing on the boot images, and the install.wim will be installing on the install images. So it's already on our system. So now to add it, we're going to go back here in our server and right click on boot images, and we're going to add a boot image. We're going to search for that file that I just showed you. So we're going to go back here into the CD and look for boot.wim. So we click boot.wim and we press open. Then we click next. Here we're going to change it, the name, to whatever iOS it was. So mine was Windows 7. So I'm just going to change it to Windows 7 setup. And I'll click next, and here they will be adding the image. So as you see, the selected image was successfully added to the server. We press finish. We are going to do the same steps for the install images. Add image. So we're going to name the image name Windows 7, and then we're going to click next. We're going to look for the install WIM file, which is here, and then we click open, and it's going to install it here. We're going to tick which one of the iOS we want to download. So we only want to download the basic, so we're going to untick the others, and we're going to click next, and then we click next, and it's going to add the iOS. So as you can see here, the selected images were successfully added to the server. So this is the install WIM that was added to the installed images, and this is the bin win that was added. So this is how we set up our Windows deployment service.